Okay, now I'm gonna show you the plating of my Chinese and mushroom. I'm gonna put my beef. This is my Chinese beef and mushroom stir fry. Chinese beef and mushroom stir fry. And next episode, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, follow. Thank you. I see you next time. Goodbye. Welcome back to my channel once again. I am Chef Solomon. My menu today is gonna be
Chinese beef and mushroom stir fry.
I got my beef here. I'm gonna show all my ingredients. I got ginger, garlic powder, I got beef stock, sesame oil, chili flakes, MIRIN, sweet wine, hoisin sauce, soya sauce, garlic, and fresh ginger. This is my mushroom, cremini mushroom, onions, and green onions. So what I'm gonna do is to put some of the meat here. I'm gonna marinate with soya sauce to give it a little bit of flavor. So I'm dividing it into two to make it easier for me to marinate. Okay, so this is fine. This is fine too. So I'm first gonna season with salt. Some salt. And then I'm gonna go with my soya sauce. I'm gonna add soya sauce to this. Add a little of fresh garlic to this. Ginger powder. And also garlic powder. So I'm gonna mix all this together, and then I'm gonna fry it or sear it. So for a recap, my menu is Chinese beef and mushroom stir fry. Okay, so everything is mixed already. So I'm gonna sear it. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with my Chinese. I'm gonna start with my Chinese beef and mushroom. So I'm gonna start with oil. I'm gonna sear my beef first, and I'll continue. So this is my beef. I'm gonna throw everything here. It's hot. I'm gonna stir it. Okay, my beef has been seared, so I'm gonna take it out from this pot and I'll saute my veg. Okay, take everything out from here.
This is my beef seared. Now I'm gonna saute the rest of my vegetables. So I'm gonna add a little bit of oil because the mushroom gonna absorb all the oil when I start to saute. So I'm ready to saute my mushroom. So I'm gonna add my mushroom to the pan. I got a lot of mushroom because it's a Chinese mushroom and beef stir fry. So I got a lot of mushroom. I'm gonna stir for a while. I want the mushroom also to absorb the flavor. So I'm just stirring and make sure everything is crisped. Yeah, and I need a little bit of oil, to the pan or to the mushroom because the mushroom absorbs everything in the pan, and after a while it's going to release all the oil back to the pan. So I'm stirring and making sure that my mushroom is well sauteed. It's very important. It's very critical that I saute the mushroom to get all the flavor. I'm adding my onion. So I added the onion and I'm gonna stir, because I want the mushroom also to absorb the flavor from the onions. It's very important that you build the flavor. I'm adding my fresh ginger. Oh, it looks very good. Fresh ginger, yeah. And I'll continue to stir. I'm adding my fresh garlic, fresh crushed garlic. I'm just building a good flavor, very good flavor. So that's the reason why I'm sauteing everything one after the other, because I want to get the flavor from every veggie, everything that I put inside this dish. So it's very imperative that I saute step by step. I'm adding chili flakes. I need a little bit of heat to my Chinese mushroom and beef stir fry. I'm adding garlic powder. I've already added fresh garlic, and I'm adding garlic powder. It's all different depth of flavor. I'm also adding ginger powder, in contrast to the fresh. So that also has a different kind of flavor. So I'm stirring it. I'm breathing my flavor out, which is so important to me. The flavor is more important because after all this, your food doesn't taste the way it's supposed to taste. Hey, it's a question mark. That's why I always try to build flavor when I'm cooking. I'm going to add my MIRIN to my dish, which is rice wine. Give a little bit of sweetness to my Chinese mushroom and beef, because I'm not going to add any brown sugar or whatever sugar inside. So I've added also my beef base. So I'm just intensifying the flavor. And I'm adding also chili sauce. Okay, before I added chili flakes, now I'm adding chili sauce, because each of every component of thing that I'm building has a different flavor. Now I'm also adding my soya sauce. This is tamarind soya sauce, so it's gluten-free. In addition, I have my HOISIN sauce, which I've just added to my stir-fry dish. So this is gonna be so beautiful. And I have also my sesame oil. Oh, sesame oil. So I'm now stirring all this together, because the flavor is very intense. It's of depth. So I'm stirring to make sure everything is blended together, which is so important. From there, I had my green onion. I chopped my green onion, very, very long. I didn't just chop it small, because when you chop it small, what it means, like everything gonna disappear. You're not gonna see the green onion. So when I'm doing stir fry, I just cut the onion very long. You can see the onion in the sauce. So I'm building the mushroom Everything is inside. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. Now I'm adding my beef, my saute beef. I'm adding my saute beef, and I'm gonna stir to make sure the beef also absorbs all the flavor from the mushroom, MIRIN, soya sauce, hoisin, ginger, dry and fresh ginger, garlic. Like everything is going to be absorbed by the beef, which is very, very important. So I'll continue to stir.
I'm gonna put my cornstarch. I'm gonna stir. And I'm gonna taste. I'm gonna taste. Oh, very good. Very spicy, but it's very good. I'm gonna add a little of green onions. And it's done. I'm gonna take it out. Chinese beef and mushroom. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the plating of my Chinese and mushroom beef. So, got my rice. I'm gonna put my beef. It looks so delicious. I'm gonna garnish it. Got some green onions here. Green onions. I'm gonna use to garnish. This is my Chinese beef and mushroom stir fry. Chinese beef and mushroom stir fry. I've come to the end of this episode. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, follow. Thank you, and see you next time. Goodbye.